Hello there. A little while back I bought myself a Harrison lathe. Cheap one. Did a little bit of work on it, but once I got it all up and going, pleased with it, very pleased with it. Does all I want it to do and more. Just do a little bit on the old bikes. Make the odd piece up. And then after you got a lathe, you got to have the mill. Took me a little while to look around, but I found a Harrison mill. After the lathe is good, so I got the little Harrison vertical mill. Few little problems as what do you run it from? It's a 3-phase. So tried it on the Transwave, that's what I run the lathe from. The lathe ran lovely on the Transwave. But the mill, one or two problems. Chopping the Transwave out. So I wonder what these little VDFs are like. Sorry, get that right, VFDs. So looked into it. Found out, they got to be hooked straight to the motor. So how do you control it? People who are aware of these VFDs, variable frequency drivers, are aware that you can actually control them all from a separate input. Hang on, I've got one here, look. I've got one here. In the bottom part, you got the connections for your positive, negative earth in from your 240 volt mains and your UVWO, each one going to each separate phase on the 3-phase motor. Thing is with these, you have to make sure that your motor is wired in delta and not star. Delta is a 220 volt 3-phase. All the ones on the Harrison mill naturally were wired in star. So after a little bit of research and finding out how to convert them, I converted the motors over to delta. Got the other little compartment on these. Lift him up, and that's your controller block. So after a little bit of working out, I came up with that little diagram. And so from the controller, you come in, that is my safety switch, which is that fella on there, just to stop the bed overrun. Then you got your forward and reverse control, and your variable speed. Right. Trouble is, there's 3 motors on these, so no problem. Just have to end up with 3 of them. And 3 VFDs. The big one at the right hand side controls the main motor on the mill. The smaller one in the middle, that controls the bed. And the small one on the left hand side control the suds pump. Because the beauty of them is you got speed control. So I took off the original control panel, just got a piece of nylon, machined it up to fit over the size of the control box, put a few switches in it. What we end up with, top one here controls the main mill motor, this one controls the bed, this one controls the suds pump. Don't need a forward and reverse on the suds pump. Save a switch, save a few pennies. Okay, flick the main one on, that turns the variable frequency driver on. As you can see up there, you got your frequency set. As I twiddle the knob here, we can up and down the frequency. Okay, let's go forwards. Yeah, spinning away there nicely. And as I up, gives you complete control over the speed of the mill. That's doing away with the gearbox. Well, not doing away with it, you can still use it. If you want to go right down onto low speed, put it on low box and turn your pot down low, and away you go. Of course, flick the switch the other way. You can reverse, not so important on the mill because you don't really want to unmill things. You can mill them. Same again. Nice and variable. You haven't got to worry about going forward to reverse. You can just flick the switch over. VFD will slow it down, stop it, speed it up in the other direction. So we're now on forward again, ready to mill. What's in the centre is off, and switch the main switch off. That controls your variable frequency driver. Right, the middle one, turn him on. Middle one's on, just let it set itself up. There we go. Got a frequency of 46.7, 46.8 going in there. And turn him on, forward. Find a pinpoint here. You can see the bed moving, and once again, increase the speed. Or decrease it right down. And once you're done your cut one way, put it in reverse and go back again. It gives you forward and reverse control and speed control. Once again, the centre position is off, and your main switch turns off your variable frequency driver. Right, suds. On. And up. There we go. Suds motor started. Just let the fluid come up there. Oh. Probably helped if I turned on the tap. There we go. A bit too much coming out there. No problem. Just turn it down. You got flow control. All from the one control box. So, a little bit of time. A little bit of effort. I got myself a nice sturdy little mill there for not a lot of money. VFDs, they're the cheap Chinese ones. Are they any good? Time will tell. Time will tell. But that's got me started. That gives me an idea of what I can do with the VFDs and the mill. And if they don't last me very long, I can replace them one at a time with more expensive, better quality ones. But as with a lot of these stuff which come from China, it works well. It's cheap. About £65 for the larger one, about £45 for the smaller ones. And yeah, I'm pleased with it. Give me something to play with. New toy in the workshop. Thanks for watching. Bye.